This is called I Found a Hat. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Sandy. She was playing in the woods behind her house, just like she always did. Back there were all sorts of fun things. Leaf piles to jump into, branches of trees to swing from, big, huge trees with holes in them to hide in. She had a lot of fun back there. But today, something different happened. She saw something over on the other side of the log that she liked to sit on, and it didn't look like it should be there. She wondered what it was, so she walked over and hopped over that log, and there in front of her was a big, large hat. She'd never seen a hat like this before. Huh, what a hat! How did it get here? What is it doing here? Why is it here? Who does it belong to? She asked herself so many questions. Well, we could try to find out. I know I put my name in my hats. Let me pick it up and look inside. So she picked up the hat and looked inside, but there was no name. There wasn't even a tag. Huh, that's pretty irresponsible of whoever belongs to this hat. They should have put their name in it. Well, I'm a pretty smart girl. Maybe I can figure out who it belongs to. Let's look at this. Well, could it be a pirate hat? No, pirate hats, they look kind of funny. They're big on the sides and big on the top. And they usually have a skull and crossbones on them. No, this is not a pirate hat. Let's see. I know. Maybe it's a baseball player's hat. No, wait. Baseball players have these curved things coming out of the front to hide your eyes from the sun. This doesn't have that. And baseball hats, they're kind of just round across the top. This one's flat on the top. Can't be a baseball player's hat. Oh, I know. It's probably a sea captain's hat. Yeah, I bet a sea captain got lost. Maybe she left it here. But wait, usually sea captains have these gold-looking things, kind of like braids in my hair, on the front of their hats.
What's that?
Gold braids on the front of the hat. That's how it's decorated. But this doesn't have that. There's no decorations on this one. This one's only black. Can't be a sea captain's hat. I know. Maybe it belongs to a football player.
No.
Oh, but wait. Football player hats are hard. This one's a little bit soft. I bet if I stepped on it, I would squash it. This can't belong to a football player. She thought some more. No, wait. It belongs to a construction worker. No, usually those aren't black. Usually they're bright yellow or white or orange. And those are hard too, just like football players' hats. This one's not bright orange, it's not white, it's not hard. It's just tall and black and sort of round. This one's not a construction worker's hat. So she kept on thinking. And she kept on thinking. And then she said, I got it! Eureka! It's tall, it's black, it's flat on the top, and all around it, it sort of curls up. And when it sits on my head, it's very, very tall. In fact, if I turn it over and I look inside, I can barely see the bottom. I bet if I put my hand in it, my whole arm could fit in it. I know what it is. It belongs to the magician. Yes, the magician. She came last week for the birthday party, and she pulled a rabbit out of her hat. I bet a rabbit could fit in this. It must be the magician's hat. Maybe it was that crazy rabbit who scampered off with the hat on it. And maybe, just maybe, it fell off right here as the rabbit ran away. I bet this belongs to the magician. So she put it on her head, and just then a whole bouquet of roses burst out from the hat and fell all over the place because it's a magic hat and it does funny, silly things like that. And the hat fell off her head because all those roses exploded out of it. And this time she put her hand inside the hat because she didn't want it to go on her head and explode again. But guess what she found? The rabbit! There was the white rabbit inside the hat, and it hopped away. Well, how am I ever going to get this hat back to the magician if it keeps doing magic tricks? So she decided to leave it there, and she went back home, and then she called up the magician and said, "Did you lose a hat?" And the magician said, "Why, yes, I did. I've been looking all over for it. Did you find it?" And Sandy said, "Yes, I did. It's in my favorite woods, right next to my favorite log. And I was going to bring it home so I could give it to you, but it kept doing magic tricks. So instead, I want you to come over and I'll take you to the hat." "Oh, yes, of course. That would be great," said the magician. And that's what she did. She came over, and Sandy led her over through the woods to her favorite log, and the hat was still there. And you know what was sitting right beside it? The rabbit. The end.
Haha, you are so funny.